walk into the barn and I hear Olivia neigh, and I realize she's in Sierra's stall, and I'm like so confused. How are you in her stall? And then I look outside and I see both of the paddock doors open, and I was like, how did this happen? So then I go back and I take a look on the cameras, and I can see that I guess the two of them were messing with the door, and Olivia pushed the door open. Olivia walks into Sierra's stall, but they completely tricked me on that one. Olivia was probably only a year old when I got her, and she kind of learned how to be a horse from Sierra. Sierra's 20 now and Olivia's 6, so it's definitely like a big sister, little sister thing. Olivia has learned the word kisses. I mean, Olivia a lot of times just kind of goes over and puts her face like towards Sierra's face. It's usually initiated by Olivia, but Sierra also does this thing where she kind of like rubs Olivia's back. That's kind of one of the ways that they show affection to each other. They're like in the stalls, and Sierra puts her head in and is kind of taking the hay out of Olivia's mouth. So they kind of share the hay, and it's really cute. Sierra had an injury to her tendon, and it was snowing outside, and she had to stay inside, unfortunately, to protect her leg. And Olivia was outside so that she could move around. And normally when Sierra was on her stall rest, Olivia would stay right in front of the barn, near the gate, kind of where they could see each other. But when the storm happened, Sierra was getting upset because she couldn't see Olivia, so she was calling out for her, and then Olivia was calling back to her. So I actually called the farm owner and said, can you please bring Olivia? And Sierra completely settled down as soon as Olivia was inside. She just needed her like for comfort, and then Olivia was happier too. Olivia gets very hyper sometimes, and she wants to play, and she wants to kind of pick on Sierra, and for the most part Sierra will ignore it, but there are times when Olivia pushes it a little too hard, and then they'll scream at each other or kick at each other, and then it's over. They're fine. They never hurt each other. They're very gentle with each other. Like, they know each other's boundaries, but they also know how to tell each other what they want. Sierra and Olivia are actually completely different personalities. Olivia's kind of more of a explorer who wants to get into things, and she's curious, and she's really playful, and she's not very graceful about things.
I think their differences give a nice balance to their bond.
Sierra's kind of like quiet, keeps to herself, but she changes that for Olivia so that the two of them, they spend time together. And the two of them got to touch noses and spend time, sniffing each other and just kind of keeping each other company. And of course, I was nervous as to how that might go, because I'm taking a very tiny horse and putting her outside with a larger size horse, and it could have potentially gone badly. But the day that we finally got to turn them out together, we took them down to the field and let Sierra go, and then we let Olivia go, and they were completely fine. And Olivia just followed Sierra around. I mean, they're both really sweet and cuddly. They're both just like the most gentle, sweet horses. I couldn't be luckier.